Every NBA season feels big, but the 2026 season, it feels different. This year, the league is overflowing with storylines that could change the shape of basketball for the next decade. Stars are chasing history, young players are breaking through, and entire franchises are either rising to power or fighting to stay alive. If you love basketball, there are 10 things you absolutely cannot miss before the first ball is tipped. First, all eyes are on Giannis Antetokounmpo as he hunts for his third MVP award. Giannis is no stranger to dominance, but what Milwaukee has built around him this offseason might be his most dangerous setup yet. Without Damian Lillard in the picture, the Bucks are letting Giannis run the floor as a point forward, and the results late last season were devastating. He averaged 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists while crushing defenses on an 8-game winning streak. When he's attacking downhill, there isn't a defender alive who can stop him one-on-one. Teams either give up an automatic bucket or collapse and leave Milwaukee's shooters wide open. If Giannis keeps this up and the Bucks win even 45 games, he could easily lift that MVP trophy once again. Meanwhile, out west, the Golden State Warriors are quietly preparing for a comeback. Many expected them to fade into the background, but chemistry is bringing them back to life. A full offseason of Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler playing together has completely changed the outlook of this team. Butler adds toughness, defense, and secondary playmaking that Steph has needed for years. Their numbers together last season prove the fit is special, and with Draymond Green still doing the dirty work, Buddy Hield providing shooting, and young players like Moses Moody growing into their roles, Golden State has a shot at climbing back toward 50 wins. If they stay healthy, don't be surprised when people start whispering that the Warriors are contenders again. Another big story is the rise of Amen Thompson. Every season there's a breakout star, and Amen looks ready to take that leap. His defense is already elite, but what makes him exciting is the offensive growth that's starting to show. Last season, he averaged 14 points while finishing in the top 5 for Defensive Player of the Year voting, a rare achievement for such a young player. Now, with Kevin Durant joining him in Houston, Amen has the perfect mentor and more space to attack. Durant can handle the toughest defenders, leaving Amen free to slash, drive, and create. With his confidence soaring and clutch performances already on his resume, Amen has a real shot to win the Most Improved Player award and establish himself as one of the league's brightest young stars. Of course, the Denver Nuggets remain firmly in the championship mix. For years, their biggest weakness was their bench. When Nikola Jokic sat, the team collapsed. Last season, the difference was staggering. The starters dominated, but the second unit gave everything back. This offseason, Denver finally fixed the problem. They swapped Michael Porter Jr. for Cam Johnson, who plays smarter, defends harder, and fits better alongside Jokic. They also added Jonas Valanciunas as a reliable backup big, Tim Hardaway Jr. for shooting, and even brought back Bruce Brown on a bargain deal. Suddenly, the Nuggets are deep, balanced, and dangerous. The regular season might see Oklahoma City pile up wins, but when the playoffs come around, Denver could once again be the team everyone fears. While the Nuggets patched their flaws, the Houston Rockets made the boldest move of the summer by landing Kevin Durant. The Rockets were already a nightmare defensively, but what they lacked was a closer, a cold-blooded scorer who could end games. Durant is exactly that. Surrounded by a terrifying trio of defenders, Amen Thompson, Terry Eason, and Dorian Finney-Smith, Durant won't have to burn energy on defense. Instead, he can save himself for those clutch moments. Last year, Houston already had a strong record in close games. Add Durant into those situations, and the Rockets could easily reach the 60-win mark. With defense, depth, and now a proven superstar closer, Houston might be ready to contend for a title. Speaking of defense, Victor Wembanyama is about to make it his own kingdom. Before an injury ended his season, Wemby was already putting up 24 points, 11 rebounds, and nearly 4 blocks a game. No one in the league changes shots the way he does. At just 21 years old, he is already the most feared rim protector in the NBA. And what makes him truly special is his ability to guard both bigs and guards alike. Healthy again, he enters his 3rd season ready to take the leap. The Defensive Player of the Year award is almost his to lose, and if his offense continues to grow, he could even enter the MVP conversation. If Wembanyama leads the Spurs to a winning season, the league might have to accept a new reality. The future is here, and it belongs to Victor. In Detroit, the Pistons are chasing a milestone of their own. For the first time in nearly 2 decades, they're pushing for a 50-win season. Last year, they shocked the league by tripling their win total, jumping from 14 wins to 44. The star of that turnaround was Cade Cunningham, who averaged 26 points and 9 assists while emerging as one of the league's top young leaders. Alongside him, Jaden Ivey took a major leap as a shooter and playmaker, forming one of the best young backcourts in basketball. With new additions like Paul Reed, Duncan Robinson, and Karis LeVert providing depth and spacing, Detroit is ready to keep climbing. They're young, they're hungry, and they may become one of the East's toughest teams to beat. Not every team is trending upward, though. The Lakers could be heading for disappointment. With Luka Doncic leading the charge, the talent is there, but the roster construction isn't. Luka thrives with rim-running bigs and athletic defenders, the kind of teammates he had in Dallas during their finals run in 2024. The Lakers don't have those pieces. DeAndre Ayton isn't a consistent lob threat. LeBron James can no longer anchor a defense in year 23. And the loss of Dorian Finney-Smith was huge. Add in a stacked Western Conference, and the Lakers may find themselves stuck in the play-in tournament rather than battling at the top. On the other end of the spectrum, the New York Knicks are building something special. After firing their coach and bringing in Mike Brown, they're shifting to a faster, up-tempo style. Instead of grinding through slow possessions, the Knicks want ball movement, pace, and versatility. They've got the players to make it work. Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, and OG Anunoby can all put up 20 points on any night. Add Jordan Clarkson off the bench, and the offense looks explosive. In a weakened Eastern Conference, New York could realistically hit 60 wins and rise into the league's elite. Finally, don't sleep on the Los Angeles Clippers. For years, they've been labeled as underachievers, but their offseason moves turned heads. Brook Lopez adds rim protection and spacing. John Collins brings athleticism and shooting. Bradley Beal, freed from Phoenix's messy roster, could shine again next to James Harden. And Chris Paul returns for one last ride, providing leadership and steady play off the bench. With Kawhi Leonard finally healthy, the Clippers suddenly look like one of the deepest, most complete teams in the league. If everything clicks, they might not just be better than the Lakers, they might be one of the true contenders in the West. So, as the 2026 season begins, the NBA feels wide open. Giannis is hunting history. Wembanyama is rising into superstardom. Young teams like the Rockets, Pistons, and Knicks are hungry to prove themselves, and veteran squads like the Nuggets, Warriors, and Clippers are refusing to step aside. Some franchises are climbing, others are slipping, but one thing is clear. This season could redefine the league for years to come. If you thought basketball was exciting before, just wait, because the 2026 NBA season might be the one we remember forever.